Hi everybody, John McDonald here, and today's message is really just an awareness thing. I'm going to talk to you about the differences between how producers and consumers spend money. It's actually their mindset towards spending money. And in previous messages and blog posts, I've spent some time sharing some thoughts on producers versus consumers before, and you can find those things on my website, johnmaconline.com. And I do want to say just up front that producer versus consumer is a spectrum, right? And we're somewhere on the spectrum, somewhere in the middle, right? We're never all producer, we're never all consumer, and at some points we're leaning more one way or the other way. So there's no judgment here. It's just a discussion about sort of the characteristics of each, right? So let's talk about consumers first. Now, we're talking about consumers and what they're willing and attempting to try and spend their money on. Not necessarily always that it follows, but certainly from a mindset standpoint, what they're trying to spend their money on. Okay, the first one, distractions. Now, distractions mostly means entertainment, right? A lot of money going towards entertainment. It can mean other things too, but they're basically trying to spend money on forgetting their situation, present situation, future situation, past situation, just trying to forget about it, right? Also, consumable stuff, tons of consumable stuff, and attempting to provide maybe quick fix solutions or some feelings or something associated, but it's really just stuff, right? The third one, image. Spending money on things they think project a certain image. And the purpose of that image projection is really just, again, just kind of discontent with their certain circumstances, right? With their personal circumstances. Again, all right? So distractions, consumable stuff, and image. That's really where consumers, people on the consumer side of the scale, that's where their money's going. Okay, let's talk about producers now. Now, producers are desiring to spend money on really just one thing, kind of sum it up with one word, and that word is investment. Now, there's a bunch of different kinds of investments, so let's talk about what that is. So the first one is really just the easy one, and it's strictly financial investment, right? They're spending money to try and get a return on their money, so spending money to make money. Stocks, bonds, real estate, or an individual's business or something. It doesn't really, something along those lines. The purpose of spending that money is to receive an actual financial return. Okay? That's number two, self-investment, right? It can be things like knowledge and learning, books, school, courses, personal coaching, something like that. Also, health, better quality food, nutritional supplementation, exercise, gym membership, running shoes, bike. You want to be a cyclist, you got to have a bike, right? So it's got to be somewhere high, pretty high on the priority list to get a bike if you don't have access to one, for sure. So producers are typically willing to spend money on those things because it helps them move forward. All right, the third thing is they're typically willing to invest in others. What does that mean? Well, sometimes it just means philanthropy and just giving to organizations and people that in which they see value. No financial return intended in this particular category. They're just giving money because they see value in whatever it is that organization that the church or the other person is doing. Also, service includes paying for service from people and organizations that can either do it better than they can or will save them valuable time, right? They're investing money to get a quality or a time return. It also includes being generous with tips. When they get service that they're happy with, when they get service from somebody that's kind of going over and above, happy to give tips rather than just required, right? Also, gifting. It includes traditional gift situations, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever, but also includes maybe non-traditional situations. Happy to spend money on gifts to maybe solidify a relationship, help something, help somebody, make somebody feel good. All right? So those are the things. We're investing in others, they're investing in themselves, and they're making financial investments to get a return on their money. Now, it doesn't really matter in any given day where you are. But like I said, it's likely. If you want to accomplish the vision for your life, you have that vision, you want to accomplish it, it's likely you're going to have to spend most of your time on the side of the producer when it comes to spending your money. You got to start thinking like a producer does in terms of where you're going to invest your money and put your financial resources. Okay? All right, hope you got some value out of that. If so, please share it. Would love to hear from you on my website, johnmaconline.com. Just comment below. If you want to get in touch with me, send me a private message anytime. Happy to talk to you about anything that I've written or spoke about. So looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Have a great day.